Hello guys, we're back on Isle of Man TT. I'm going to do something a little bit unusual here. I'm not going to drive the Snaefell mountain track, but I'm going to show you what else is in the game. There was a comment the other day saying 20 quid is a bit steep for a game that's only got one track. And I replied to the comment saying actually there's quite a bit of stuff in it. Well, not a lot of stuff, but there's more stuff than one track. But then I was thinking about that, you know, and I put off buying this for ages because I thought it was just one track as well. And I thought it was a bit steep for just one track. So I'll show you what else there is in here. I've never been in multiplayer, I'm not interested in it at all. We'll go into solo. Right, we've got a quick race, time attack, career tutorial. So I'm going to jump into the career and sort of show you how it works, and then I'm going to show you each of the actual tracks. So I'll come back out career. So if I said start a new career, that probably wasn't a good idea, was it? I have no idea what my career progress was. Anyway, Colin Bouchard. That'll do. I can't bother to put in a nickname. I'm Chinese and my name's Colin. Right, so we'll confirm that. Right, this is what you've got to do. You've got money and you've got to buy a bike, and there's only certain bikes unlocked to start with, and you just have a look through which manufacturer you want, and you buy basically the cheapest bike. So I think most people are going to be going for the Honda CBR 600, really. That's possibly, well, in my opinion, that's the best option, and it's cheap as well. It's 25 grand, that's 28, that's 40, that's 44. So you go with the Honda, naturally. Excellent choice, thank you very much. And then you get these invitations come along. So you get an inbox and it says you're invited to go on this race. Would you like to race it? You can say yeah or no. So then you go through your calendar and you do races and you can win money. And the more money you win, you build up your money, you buy other bikes as they become unlocked, and you hopefully move up into the thousands and you start buying them. And ultimately you have to win the tourist trophy of the Isle of Man TT. I always go to say Aldi. Right, so that's the general gist of the game, but each time you go and do a race weekend, it costs you money. So if you're not winning, your money goes down, and if it goes down past zero, it's kind of game over. But they do give you a loan. So not that I've been down past zero or anything. I had to Google this. No, I didn't. Right, so when you go down past zero, they say, hey, here's some money. And I was really pissed off that they did it, because I was just starting to get the hang of it, and I was like, right, next time I'm going to recover, and I was thinking I'm the underdog and I'm going to fight my way to the top. And then they went, oh, here's loads of money for nothing. And it really annoyed me. So you kind of accept an invite like this. Here we go, look, the choice is a race. First price is 3,000. It's super sport bike, so obviously we can qualify for it. So we'll do that. Current balance is, how much we got? 15,000. And we go back to the home screen and we launch the event. So we're going over here. This is where you receive invitations. Yeah, we know this. Give me the home screen. And then you go and down to this bit and you start the event. Simple as that. Really. So it's quite nice how there's the money element in it, and you can go bankrupt. It's like being a real racer, probably, where you've got to win races to make money, but you've got to spend money on your bike, and you've got to buy bikes, and it costs you a lot of money to do your race weekends, and if you ain't winning, you're going to go bankrupt, and then you're going to need a loan. That's exactly what happens. So this is one of the sample tracks from your career mode, but I'm not going to do it. I'm now going to go to main menu because I want to actually show you all the tracks. So I think what I might do, they're quite short, they're nothing like the Snaefell mountain track. I'll jump into each one and just do a quick lap so you can see what they're like. So we'll go in solo, we'll go on quick race, and we're going to go on each of the laps in turn. I can't remember them, I haven't done them for a long time, so I'm going to put it on, I'm just going to put them on one lap, so I actually finish the lap. That makes sense, doesn't it? Mass start, that's going to be a bit of a mess, isn't it? So you can have a mass start or TT, where you'll go one at a time. When you're doing the Snaefell track, it's always TT, you can't put it on mass start. So you've probably not seen mass start because no one shares any other videos. So we're going to do this one with the Hegatron. So we're on Danny's CBR 600 RR. Same bike as Xavier Davis, but his is slightly different specs. I think Xavier Dennis's bike has got slightly better all-round, I think. But Daniel Hegarty kind of looks like the sort of dude that might have a bit of a sniff at the weekend, if you know what I'm saying. And that gives him a little bit more arrogance on the bike. Right, if Danny's lawyers are watching, I don't think that at all, and I don't condone it, children, either. But it wouldn't surprise me, that's all I'm saying. Come on! It's a wave at the people, pop a little wheelie for the fans. Right, so here we go. It's a bit of a mess at the beginning with all these people. I can't remember anything about these tracks at all. I'm going to have to slow down. Ooh, whoops. Oh, this race is mine. I must have these rider tar people set quite low. Oh, actually, I can remember my break point now. It was that, the second post with the red thing wrapped around it. That was the break point that I was using on this track. So I do remember this one. It's all coming back to me. So there you go. This is track number 1. It's a very short one, this is. Nasty corner here. Oh, that was close. I think we're going to win. Oh, I can hear somebody coming up behind me. I'm not looking behind. Yes, I am. Oh, I'm not. I'm looking down. What's look behind? Oh, that. Oh, they're miles away. Some nasty little jumps where you completely lose control of your bike if you don't slow down on them. On almost every track has got those. So yeah, I must have the setting down pretty low, I think. But there we go. That's one track. Let's crack on to the next one. Come on. Oh, it said. Oh, that's not too bad. I thought that might take a long time. Bloody hell! 8 seconds between. There must be on very, very low settings, I think. Right, let's go to the next one then, and we can have a little look at that. So yeah, there's more to the game than just the Snaefell track, but I mean, I wouldn't buy it originally. I put off buying this for a long time, even though when it got announced, I was very excited about it. So I didn't buy it for a long time, thinking you just don't get very much, and I want more. Let's put it on a different time. We'll go for morning this time. I was thinking you're just not getting enough for your money, but I have no fucking clue what I was going to tell you. There's more tracks. What was I going to tell you? I really don't know. There's more tracks. Anyway, I put off buying it because I thought, as the comment the other day, I can't remember who left the comment, otherwise I'd say so. But yeah, I did think, that's not much, one track. But there's a few more in here. But oh yeah, I just remembered what I was going to say. My brain is just sprung back to life. There we go. Right. I was going to say, before you buy it, you're thinking, oh, I don't know whether I should buy it or not because there's hardly any tracks. And then after you buy it, you do the career mode for a little bit, and then you think, oh, fuck this, I'm just staying on Snaefell mountain track. And it's not because the career mode is bad. It's not bad, it's good. It's just that track is so good that you just fuck off all this stuff. I mean, this looks good as well, though, doesn't it? The scenery looks amazing. Up here, though, there's a little jump that you go over, and it's just, unless you slow down, you always fall off. I won't slow down, and you'll see what I mean, but it's just at the brow of this. It's this here. Doesn't matter how you take it. I mean, I did land on the path, but I've never managed to take that at full speed. I've tried it in every position, and I always fall off if I try that full speed. So I should have slowed down, but I just wanted you to see it. I think I'm going to catch him again though, because they do appear to be on quite an easy setting. Or I'm just a lot better than I thought I was. One or the other. It's probably the latter. Oh yes! I think all of them look nice. All the tracks look really lovely. There's one that I don't like at all. I'll tell you when we get to it, but it's absolutely shit. It really is. It shouldn't be a move. Daniel Hegarty is a fucking maniac. He really is. I don't think he waited for the weekend this time. What's that going red for? Surely that doesn't need to be red. Just cut across. Oh, it doesn't let you cut across the grass. Come on, Danny, they're catching you up. I bloody hate this driver line. It's ridiculous, isn't it? It shouldn't come up into giant X's like that. It's so ugly. I can't wait until I don't need it. Oh, there's quite a lot of people here. Come to see me win. Oh, shit, shit, shit. Ah, it's so annoying when you do that. Come on, get back on, get back on. Oh, I'm alright, they're still miles away. If this is not on easy, I'm very impressed with myself. Oh, bloody hell, of course it's on easy. I'm crashing like a complete spoon. And they're still not really catching me up. Well, they are now. Danny's bike doesn't seem to have very good acceleration. I might switch over to Rutter. He's got good acceleration on his bike. Oh, I'm not going to win. That's the finish line just ahead. I'm going to come second. Damn. But don't the tracks look beautiful? The houses and everything, it just looks nice. Some of them are in Ireland, some in Wales. I think there's some in Scotland as well. Michael Rutter, it was Michael Rutter that won. Yeah, he's got better acceleration. I might have a jump on his bike next time. Right, yeah, I'm going to go on his bike. Come on. I can't wait for no loading times on the next consoles. Right, what we got here then? This is Scotland. What were the other ones? So far we've had Northern Ireland, another Northern Ireland, and this one's going to be Bonnie, Scotland. We're going to go with Michael Rutter. This time we'll go for evening to mix it up a little bit. Right, where is he? There he is. Right, come on then. On his Rutmobile. I like that bike there, Peter Hickman's, the one with Eddie on the side. Isn't that beautiful? It just looks so good, it really does. Fluff! I hate it when you get a bit of fluff on your bike. Come on then. Come on, Michael. I think I'll have a crack with Ian Hutchinson next. His bike's quite feisty. This is a nasty little corner here. Don't like this bit at all. Thankfully, we're only doing one lap, so we ain't got to do it again. But I don't like that bit. But we have got very good acceleration on this bike, so we shouldn't have any trouble. Them red X's are going red way too quickly. Oh shit! Hello mate. Go on. Turned a little bit tight there. I'm going to do all of this and then I'll have a look what the setting's on and just see if it is on super easy, because it must be. It really must be. This track's not very nice, is it? That's quite a nice house up there though, look. And we're away. Quite a short one this. I don't like all those slow piddly bits around the that end at all. Racing is not about going slow around shitty little corners. It's about going fast. When you're forced to go slow because of the track, it is a bit rubbish. There we go, lap done already. A couple of really nasty hairpins on this one. And look at those rocks though over there. That's good, isn't it? That little stone circle. Look. I like those, they're good. Ah! I've just been hit on the back end. Oh, you little bastard. Was that Peter Hickman? It looked like him. Let's have a look, see who come first, see who it was. Cheeky little bleeder. Yes, it was. Right, I'm in him next. I'm going to crash him and cause him some serious pain. Right then, next one. Let's see where we get to go. Probably England, the next one, I think. Come on. This bit takes so long, doesn't it? It really does. So that was Scotland. Oh, Scotland again. So Castle Ring. So I don't remember this. We're going to be going for the morning. And we're going to take Peter Hickman. So, oh, I'm on the wrong even section. I've not really gone on the superbikes at all. And for some bizarre reason, I haven't got sidecars. Unless you're just not allowed to use them on this track. Where's Peter Hickman? Come on. Have I just gone past him? I did, didn't I? Oh, there he is. Right. I love the sound of this bike, it's beautiful. Just listen to the engine as I'm slowing down. It's nice bassy pops. It's really nice. Triumph make beautiful bikes. I used to live really close to the Triumph factory in Hinckley. It was like just a couple of minute walk away, and there's a field up there where I used to go kiteboarding as well. So me and my mate Michael, we used to go kiteboarding on the fields just behind the Triumph factory, where this bike was made. There's isn't it beautiful? It really is. Come on, Peter. Oh no, it's not Peter. Yes, it is Peter. I was thinking it was Danny. It's Peter Hickman. Come on. Nicknamed after a love bite. Can't remember this track at all. We're just going to have to follow the driver line. Obviously they can't remember it either. Oops. Yeah, that's for beating me on the last race, you little shit. Right, come on then. Oh, listen to that. I'll speed up and then I'll just slow down and listen to the engine. I'll slow down in the corner, otherwise it's pointless. It's got a nice bit of mist, look. Oh, look at that beautiful light. Get out of the way. Oh, the engine's so good, it really is. I can't remember whose bike it is, but one of them has got kind of like a sort of very pale tinted, it's kind of like a very light grey tint on their windshield. It's really fucking annoying, you can't see a thing. It might be one of the thousands though, it might not be a 600, I can't remember. But it's a nice bike, it's really good to ride. It handles well and it's pretty fast, but you can't ride it because you just can't fucking see anything. Right, Peter Hickman is a rather aggressive rider, just forces his way through the pack, so I'm trying to make this as realistic as possible for you. Ah! Yeah, that's what you get for beating me. Right. That's this one. I think we'll have Ian Hutchinson next. And then maybe Bruce Anstey. I haven't been on Bruce's bike for a long time. This is mine. This is mine. One more person to get past. Where's the finish line? It's got to be close. Oh, don't hit that. Yeah. Ah, two more corners. Two more corners. You can do it. Come on. Don't slow down that much. Yeah. He redeemed himself. Redeemed himself on the last two corners. Am I in first place? I've got no idea. It doesn't tell me. I always turn everything off because I like it to be realistic. Well done, Peter. Right then. So, Ian Hutchinson. We're going to be popping in. What does he ride? It's a Yamaha, isn't it? So he's going to be on whatever track is next. I have no idea what track is next. Right, we're in England. In West Sussex, so we'll be going for an evening one this time. We're going to keep it on mass starts, so, and we want to go with Ian Hutchinson. Let's find his mug. Oh, wrong button. Right, I've got to tell you something. Here he is. Look at his face, right? That looks identical to a lad that went to my school that was a couple of years beneath me, and his name was Michael Hutchinson, right? I don't know if they're related, but I think they must be. Michael will be about 43 now, but that just looks exactly like him when he was a bit younger, obviously. But it really does. It could be a photo of him. They must be related. I'm going to guess that Michael is possibly Ian Hutchinson's uncle. And it's a guy, he used to live very close to where I lived, and we shared a couple of friends, even though he was a bit younger than me by a couple of years, which is a lot when you're, you know, like 14 to 16 sort of age. But we did have friends that bridged that gap, and for years and years after leaving school, I used to see him walking his dog. So I'd be like, all right, Hutchie. He'd be like, all right, Steve. So, Hutchie, if you're watching this race is dedicated to you. And whilst doing this race, I'm going to tell a little bit of a story about Hutchie and what happened to him at school. So I hope he doesn't... Oh, bloody hell, we don't want Derek McGee. Come on, get back on Hutchie. Right. When I was at school then, as I say, Hutchie was a couple of years below me. But there was this rumour that went around the school, and I do believe this to be true. And the rumour was such a legendary piece of information that it spread even to all of the years of the school. Now that's pretty unusual. Normally a 16-year-old couldn't give a shit what's going on in the year where people are 14, right? But we all knew about this. We knew about this. Actually, that wouldn't be the right ages at all. This was middle school. So what would we be? We'd be like, let's think, 8 to 12. Between the ages of 8 and 12, that's how old we were. We weren't 16. So anyway, this rumour goes around the school that Hutchie has got the biggest penis in all of the school, and we are including the teachers. Right, that was the rumour. And obviously I've got no idea if it's true. I didn't check. And so anyway, a couple of lads bet Uchi, well, they gave him a challenge. Sorry about this, guys. They gave him a challenge to fit a 50p piece inside his foreskin and close it up. Bear in mind, this was in the 1980s. So, this was in the 1980s and 50p's were really bloody chunky then. So that is quite a difficult thing to do. But he did it, so I hear. And so he won the bet. And the bet was for said 50p, which was a lot of money back then. So he won the 50p that he'd concealed inside his manhood. And rightfully so, I think. And I reckon if I'd bet him the 50p, I wouldn't want it back anyway, even if he'd failed. So yeah, that was Uchi's claim to fame when we were all at school, when we went to Swidderton Middle School. Gives you some kind of idea of the calibre of the school that I went to. But judging by that, I reckon, being as Ian Hutchinson is probably related to Michael Hutchinson, they look identical, and they were both very much into motorbikes. I reckon if that runs in the family, and Ian Hutchinson's got big balls, that's probably going to really help us out on getting sub 20-minute laps on the mountain track. I think this bit here looks like, if anyone knows it, near Coombe Abbey when you drive past the Mercedes buildings between Coventry and the Neaton, this bit here really looks like those factories. There used to be an old air shelter down there that we used to go down when we was kids, many, many years ago. Yeah, you don't get air raid shelters these days, do you? So it was quite a while ago, but back in the 80s there was quite a lot of them around by where I lived. Fucking hell, is that it? Oh, there we go. Well, that was it. That was Uchi. So we got a little bit of insight into the Hutchinson family there and what they got up to at school. Right, let's crack on. Who's going to be next? Bruce Anstey, I think. Not had him for a while. And I like his bike. I just like the Hondas, I really do. I like all of the have I even got Xavier Dennis as an option? Or is that fucked up again and not installed properly? This bit takes so fucking long, it's ridiculous. If I could be arsed, I'd probably edit all those loading screens out. So next we are in England, Hertfordshire Circuit. We'll be doing this in the morning. I'm avoiding the noon ones because I always do noon anyway, so you don't... I mean, I think the lighting looks better on morning and evening, but noon is much easier to see the track, which is why I always go for noon. But on this video, I'm going to be going for those two because they just look better. And, right, see you later, Richie. And your incredible 50p piece swallowing penis. Oh, I said Bruce Anstey, didn't I? So here he is. I like this bike. Right, let's go. I don't know who to go for next. I'd quite like Joey Dunlop, but I ain't got him. But I have realised that you can buy him, so yeah, I might go for that. I like Rutter's bike. It's nice, isn't it? In fact, let's spin the camera a little bit, see who this is. I've got no idea who that is. Right then, who are we? We're Bruce Anstey. Bit of a slow acceleration there. That's is that Hegarty in front of me? No. Oh, bollocks. Is that Daniel Hegarty's bike, the light blue one? I think it might be. Bit dark, isn't it? I said early in the morning, not the crack of dawn. See you later, guys. I'm out of here. I've had enough of this slow pedestrian Sunday drive. Well, this bike feels really sluggish. I've got to say, this is one of the really, really good things about this game. The bikes genuinely all feel very different. They really do. Whoa! This track could be so much better if you didn't have to go around that farty bit, wouldn't it? If that was just straight instead of going around that annoying chicane. Look at that! It's beautiful! Ooh, look at the road a little bit as well, though. Oh God, I can't believe I didn't crash there. Look at that! Isn't that exquisite? See, this game looks so nice. And I need to crash, because crashing... I'll crash when there's a bit of sun. Yeah, I'll crash into this here. It just looks good that... What? It didn't crash. I'll crash into this then. Here we go, this bit. Is it going to do it? I'm not sure if it's going to do it. Oh, I didn't bloody do it, and now I've lost. Right, sometimes when you crash and it goes all like, breaks the light spectrum down, it just looks beautiful. I think it might only do it if you go at really high speed when you crash, but it looks amazing. It's one of the reasons that I don't mind crashing on this game, but especially when you've got the sun. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, when you've got the sun out in the morning, it looks amazing when you crash at high speed. Got some pretty dark shadows, haven't we? It's quite nice of me not to crash into the back of that bike. I'm not normally that respectful on this game. Come on, we can get the win! Yes! See you later, dudes! Oh, God. Right, shall we have a crack with Jamie Coward, as we've just beat him? I've never really ridden the Kawasaki's, I don't like him. So who's on a Kawasaki? So Rutter's on a Kawasaki. I thought he was on a Yamaha. Oh, that's really surprised me. I could have swore he was on a Yamaha. Unless he's just on a Kawasaki for that race for some bizarre reason. I really thought he was on a Yamaha though. I'm probably just going a bit mad. I'm not sure how many are left, but we haven't done the one that I hate yet. We've done my second least favourite, which was that really, really short one with lots and lots of bends. But, so, Super Hillside. This one's super. This one is pretty good, actually. When you're coming down that back straight, down towards that hairpin, it's really good. You get some serious speed. We'll go for evening on this one. Actually, no, we're going to have another morning one. Right, who shall we have? Should we try a super bike? Right, what's Rutter's bike in here then? Oh, it's BMW. Oh, I know what I'll go for, because it's only in here, isn't it? This beautiful Norton. So David Johnson, I have no idea who this is, but he's from Australia by the looks of his flag, but he's in a Norton, and the Norton is such, the Norton is an incredibly beautiful bike, but the dashboard thing is horrible, it's horrendous. So I'll change my view so you can have a little look at it's just exquisite, this bike is. But yeah, from helmet cam, it doesn't look so good. Come on. Right. So we'll let everyone else get ahead and then we'll chase them. But we'll have a good look at this bike. We'll have a look at it right now. But I don't like this dash at all. But if I change my view, which I'm not actually, how do I do it? How do I do it? Oh, there it is. Right. Look how nice this bike is. It's the silverness. Look at the reflections. It's just so good. It really is. I like his helmet as well. I like that side of it, look. It's good, isn't it? Let's go. You got some work to do now. The Norton is quite a special machine, it really is. But I never use it because I'm only on the 600s. And obviously this is a little bit bigger, a little bit more frightening. Oh dear. A little look. Yeah, it's nice. It is nice. Very shiny metal. I do like shiny. But I think it's going to be asking some to catch up with the rest of them, even though they have been going stupid slow on all the previous races. I'm not very good on these thousands though, they're a bit more difficult to handle, as you can see. Bit weird physics there, how the bike sort of bounces into the road a little bit. But look at the lovely scenery, the nice trees, the little bit of mist. Pay attention to the sun as we go around the corners. This little bit of mist here, oh, it's so nice. I'm so much looking forward to seeing what they do with the next one. And I'm hoping that they don't release it until the next gen consoles are out and they take full advantage of the extra power, processing power and graphics and things. Because it's going to look bloody lovely. Also, the company that publishes this, I think, is it Big Ben or something like that? They also publish. It might be something else. That game that's coming out soon to do with being a bee, which I think looks really interesting. I've seen it on the Xbox Game Store. I thought, oh, that's different. But yeah, I wouldn't mind having a look at that. That really didn't need to be read all that time, did it? That's the bit I was talking about, that straight there. It's really quite nice. Right, we're going to catch up with the stragglers just before the end. Just ignore the red crosses. They're not important. See, I didn't break at all through any of that. I really didn't need to. It's like, why the hell are there all those red crosses there? You have to do some braking here, though. See you later, boys. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Oh, look, it didn't come off. Right, we'll take a bit of a shortcut. It doesn't let you take shortcuts. It's really not... it's as soon as you start... Oh, bollocks. Even if you think you're going to be alright because the terrain is okay, as soon as you start going off onto the grass, it snaps you back. It doesn't let you have any of that bullshit. But obviously we're going to lose this one. That's okay. Tell you what, I don't have to get into these bikes. Now I've got more experience on the game, and I've been playing on the, like really pushing the 600s, I reckon I could switch over to these. Right, Peter Hickman took it in a BMW. I wonder what that thing's like, that EBR thing that Mike Miller was in. I've never even heard of them. I've got no idea what that is. I'll have a crack on that then, see what it's like. I think my least favourite is the Kawasaki's. I don't know why. They just don't feel as nice as the other bikes. But as I said before, that is testament to the quality of the game. This is my least favourite track. I fucking hate this one. Right. So let's get it done. We'll be going on noon for this one. And let's have a look at some of these other 600s then. So the beautiful Norton. Oh! Xavier Dennis has returned. So is he... I wonder if I've got him on the Super Sports as well. Yes, I have. Brilliant. So he's back. He disappeared for a while. But I have been re-updating everything. So he's now back. So that is absolutely beautiful bike, isn't it? So let's have a look at that, this one, the EBR 1190RS. Don't know what these are, never heard of them. So I'm going to have a crack on that. That's nice, with Uchi. And BMWs are nice, aren't they? Rutter's is a BMW 1000. So what's Rutter's bike then? On the... it's right near the beginning, isn't he? So I really thought it was a Yamaha, but it's not, is it? It's a Kawasaki. That's what we were saying. Jesus, what's happened? Where is he? There. It is a Kawasaki. I was just going mad. Right, we're going for that black and white one, this one. Don't know what this is. Mike Miller, don't know who he is. Poker Stars. That really does look like it says Cole Cox. Does it say Cole Cox? I've met Cole Cox lots of times. Back in my DJing days. Cole Cox is a nice fella. Right, come on then. I don't really like the look of this bike. Oh, I like the dash though. Quite like that. I like how you can see everything. You can see your lap time, that's good. Means I can turn off the hood. Sounds quite nice. Unfortunately, I've got it on this horrendously shit track. This is by far my least favourite track, but I'm a lot better than I used to be, so maybe I'll handle it a bit better now. Oh, shit. The floor feels greasy. I don't know if that's because it's anything to do with like the subtle weather patterns, a little bit foggy or something, but it feels a little bit greasy. It doesn't feel like I've got proper grip. It feels very realistic, this does. I used to ride a motorbike, it was only an NSR 125, but sometimes the road just feels like it's got a very thin layer of butter on it, and like after it's been foggy, but it's not like moisture. It feels greasy, and that's exactly what this feels like now. So it's very realistic. So yeah, I mean, look at this. It's fucking horrible, isn't it? You would not ride motorbikes around this track. It's like you've got nowhere where you can open it up at all. It's just loads of piddly farty corners. Oh shit. Let's just have a little go in this view. He's got yin yang on his back. Yeah, I don't like that track. Not over keen on that bike, and I don't like that view. Right, let's see what's next. I don't think there's many more left. It is quite limited. There's not many tracks at all. But as I say, everyone who buys it, I think it's exactly the same thing. You start the career mode, and then after a while, you just focus on the Snaefell mountain track. That's what it's all about. With the thought that one day you might do it in real life. So we're at Antrim Speed Track in Northern Ireland now. How many are left after this one? So this is the very last one then. So let's choose someone special. We're going to go for morning because we get nice weather. I think I'm going to go with the Super Sports, and I'm going to go with Xavier Dennis or... Oh, I haven't done William Dunlop yet, have I? He's on a Yamaha. I wanted to do Daniel Hegarty, but I've already had him. So I'll go with Dunlop. So William Dunlop. Being as I haven't got Joey, let's go with Willie. Right then. I don't think I've ever used this guy at all. Just spin the camera the other way. Have a little look at this bike. Oh, I'd love to get a motorbike again, I really would. Especially from playing this game, it really makes you want to ride. Ah. But it's not going to happen. Oh, I like his little graffiti sort of tag for his name, the Dunlop. And if he's related to Caggy Dunlop. My dad used to work for Dunlop for most of his life. Which means I should get a discount on Dunlop motorcycles. It does mean that when I was at school I had to wear Dunlop Dodgem trainers every sodding year. Other people had got decent trainers and we had Dunlop. Me, my brother and my sister just had Dunlop every year for our entire childhood. A parent doesn't realise how embarrassing that is for a school child to have Dunlop Dodgems when everyone else is coming to school in Nike and Adidas and High-Tech and whatever else at the time. Probably Puma and Kangaroos. Hey, this ain't bad. This ain't bad at all. I like this. Not tried this bike before. I like it a lot. I don't know which bike it is that's got the slightly tinted windshield then. We didn't go on it. But, oh, I love this morning mist. It's really nice. I don't think it's great yet. About here, I think. Ooh, maybe a bit earlier. Bollocks. Man standing on someone's car there. I hope it's his own. Look at that. It looks brilliant. The sun's shining off the car windows. Oh, I should have turned the drive line off, shouldn't I? That bit of mist over there on the moors, the heather. Helicopter up there. There we go, up there, look. See you later, mate. Oh, a little bit of mist around here. Beautiful bit of... oh, it's a hot air balloon, not a helicopter. There's a castle on the left. A little look at the castle. Ah! Oh, it's not easy to ride when you're looking over the other side. My one criticism with the look of this game is quite often they like duplicate the trees. So sometimes you notice, oh man, that looks so good. Sometimes you notice that there's a row of trees and they're all the same tree, like copy paste. And they've not even bothered like rotating them or resizing them or anything. It's just copy paste, with a bunch of trees that look identical. Now, I mean, the game looks, I think the game looks absolutely lovely. It really does. Like the housings and everything, it all looks bloody amazing. But it's a shame that they did that with the trees. They should have just taken a little bit more care. And not put in, I mean, obviously there's a lot of different trees. They should have not put identical ones together in the same rotation. And you can see, I don't know if you noticed them, but the two trees that were in the distance on the right, they're the same tree, but they had been rotated, so they did look a little bit different, but you can still tell it's the same tree. So it's a shame that they've done that, for people who are like me, a bit obsessive about things. But the game looks absolutely lovely, it really does. If you ain't bought it yet, I'm hoping that this video inspires you to buy it, so that you can see that there is a lot more to it than just riding around Snaefell. And the career mode is pretty good. It's nice how you can run out of money and you got to win. Wah! Oh my goodness me. Right. I like this bike. I'm gonna use this again, I think. After this video, being as I haven't got any other games yet because I've got to download everything again, move out the way. You can really shove people out of the way and get away with it on this. You shouldn't do it. It's not good. It's not sportsmanship, but it's not good sportsmanship. But it just happens sometimes, and they're not real people. They're just motorcyclists. They're just organ donors. That's all they are. They're just people who are looking after the organs that you might one day need in your body. As soon as it starts raining, they'll fall off, and then you'll get some new eyes. Oh, go on, get past him. Oh, I didn't make it. I like that bike a lot. They're not very excited crowd, are they? Just all sitting there with their hands on their legs. There we go, guys. There's a little tour around what else is on the Isle of Man TT right on the edge. It is a fucking awesome game. I really, really like it. You can probably pick it up for, you know, if you use discs. I imagine it costs hardly anything now. It'll be in like some second-hand shop or on eBay or something for practically nothing, but it's so worth getting. It's brilliant. Right, next up is this bad boy. But I'm going to stop this video and I'll upload this one and I'll start a new one and see if I can get another sub 20 minutes, but get it actually recorded. Excuse me. Right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, let us know if you're going to buy it. And hopefully then, the people that make it should give me some free stuff. Because I'm promoting their game, for fuck's sake. I do think it's worth it though, and obviously I ain't getting any backhanders off anyone for anything, because I piss around too much and my videos are not professional. But there you go, maybe one day, who knows. I hope someone sends me a fucking steering wheel, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Steering wheel makers, send me a steering wheel to Colombia and I'll test it for you. Yeah, that's a good idea. Or if anyone makes handlebars, send me some of them and I'll go on MotoGP as well. Right, see you guys later. Have an awesome day. Bye bye.